It's our weekly pop-up episode. And today we're talking about the unsung saboteurs of your pop-up, your wetsuit, and your board, and how they might be making things harder than they need to be. Welcome to the Wipeout Weekly, the daily podcast for beginners, wannabe surfers, and seasoned wipeout enthusiasts. No hype, no filler, just the highs, lows, and honest truth about learning to surf and finding your place in surf culture. I'm your host, Suze Wilson. Let's go out. For the past couple of weeks, we've been talking about how your fitness, or lack thereof, your practice routine, or lack thereof, and even not looking when you're supposed to look, can be detrimental to your pop-up progression. It was all on you. But sometimes it's just the hand you were dealt, or more precisely, the wetsuit and the board you were dealt. Is it easier to pop up when you're surfing, as ancient Hawaiians intended, naked? Well, bikini or board shorts forward. Hell yeah! Don't you pop up more often on a giant of a board that weighs almost as much as the ancient Hawaiian olo? Well, naturally. So go on. It's okay to blame your tools. When you start surfing, you don't know what you don't know. If you're buying a wetsuit, you probably learned that it should be thick enough to keep you warm at your local surf break. It goes like this. In the tropics or anything above 70 Fahrenheit, 21 Celsius, dealer's choice, a spring suit, swimsuit, or bikini will do. In mild conditions, so that's 15 to 20 Celsius, which is 59 to 68 Fahrenheit, 3-2 is the sweet spot. In the colder water, 10 to 15 Celsius, 50 to 59 Fahrenheit, go for 4-3 or even 5-4. Surfing in the UK in winter or interested in Arctic surfing? Get a steamer, booties, gloves, and a hood. But did anyone tell you to do a few squats and pretend paddles in the dressing room? Yes, your suit will feel stretchier in the water. But you still need to be able to move and breathe. Conversely, make sure your suit isn't too big, as it will retain pockets of water and weigh you down. Don't be afraid to try different brands, different zippers, front, back, and different sizes. There's literally no rhyme or reason to this wetsuit fitting madness. I have a 4-3 O'Neill Epic that feels more flexible and pleasant to pop up in than my 3-2, you guessed it, O'Neill Epic. The rule of thumb, if you don't feel comfortable in a wetsuit on land, it's unlikely you will feel comfortable in the water. You don't want to fight your suit during a pop-up. And lest we forget, most wetsuits are made for the average-sized person. So if nothing fits right, you're not broken. The sizing system is. If your budget allows, you can always go custom. Also, for you lucky ones surfing in the tropics, an ill-fitting bikini may not be your friend in explosive pop-up progression, especially if you have to adjust it every time to keep your privates covered. Oh, the shame. Swiftly moving on to surfboards. And here's something you never hear. Oh, it's so much easier for me to pop up now that I bought my own surfboard than when I was learning at a surf school or retreat. Listen, buying your first board is a topic for another episode. But for now, here's what makes popping up easier. The obvious. Longer boards are better than shorter boards. 9.6 to 8 give you more surface area, more time to stand, and a gentler learning curve. Volume of your board matters, especially if, like me, you're on the curvier side. More volume equals more buoyancy and float. That means more stability and easier paddling. So if you're renting or buying a board, look for 60 to 80 liters. But know that the trade-off means more volume means harder to turn. Width helps too. If you can get a board 22 to 24 inches, you're going to get more width. And more width basically means more side-to-side stability. and more room for your feet. Rocker, that's another factor, and that's that nose to tail curve. The flatter, the better. Flat means more stable, means easier to pop up. Soft tops are beginner-friendly, softer landings, more forgiving on knees, shins, and heads. I don't know. Me, I'll take my hardtop fiberglass longboard over a 8-foot foamy any day. Unless it's a big day, and I'd rather not get smacked in the head. So if your pop-up is giving you grief, maybe, just maybe, it's not you. Maybe it's your gear. So go ahead, blame your tools. Just make sure you upgrade them eventually. And that's all for today. Check out the Wipe Weekly for our free newsletter, more stories and ways to connect with us. Thanks for listening. See you tomorrow for more of the Wipe Weekly.